Alright, welcome to my video. I'm Charles Michael, and we're going to be looking at my Wii collection. Now, the Wii is a very nostalgic console for me. I got mine, I have the Wii Family Edition. Unfortunately, that doesn't have the GameCube backwards compatibility, but I do have a GameCube separately. I got it for Christmas, I believe 2013 or 14, from an extended family member. And, needless to say, ever since I've had really years of fun with the Wii. And so me and my dog Artemis here are going to take you through every single Wii game in my possession, starting with one of the Wii's launch titles, Wii Sports. This was a pack-in game with the console, but it came with mine, of course, through that family member that I was talking about. And it's Wii Sports, you know? You can't go wrong with Wii Sports. Unfortunately, I don't have Wii Sports Resort, and by the way, I should say I am going in reverse alphabetical order, so Wii Sports is going to be first. But, you know, it's tennis, baseball, boxing, golf, and baseball. You can't really go wrong with that. It's a classic lineup. Alright, that's going in the keeper pile. We got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Unfortunately, this is a game that I suppose a lot of people really don't like, especially when compared to Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. But I really like this game. You know, it's not that bad. You know, I have a lot more nostalgia for the N64 original, but this Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I mean, it's really good. It's a super fun one. You know. All right, Super Mario Galaxy. This one is a perfect game. You can't go wrong with Super Mario Galaxy. It's everything you want a Mario game to be. You know, it's just so creative. The levels are so imaginative, and I'm not gonna say too much else because, you know, what can I say about a great game that everyone's always said great things about? But, you know, unfortunately, this next game isn't quite as imaginative because it's New Super Mario Bros. Wii. However, I was playing this just a bit ago, and it's still kind of fun. It's just, you know, it's kind of not really too special. It's New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's a 2D side-scroller. It's fine. It serves its purpose, but, you know, it's not quite like Galaxy. It's not on that level, unfortunately. But I like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's okay. This next game, Monster Hunter 3 Try. I do hate to say this, but I got a lot of these used from game stores and whatnot. Monster Hunter 3 Try. It's super satisfying to slash monsters with the Wii remote, and it's so good. The haptic feedback, it's so good. I just haven't played this in a while, but I should get back to it. Really fun game. Mario Party 8. This game, I specifically remember renting it from Hastings. This, of course, is my personal copy, but before I got this, I rented it from Hastings. I used to rent Wii games from Hastings. This was back in an age where you could rent games physically. And I remember I played the Koopa Tycoon stage. I went all out. It was 50 turns. It was a school night, and so... But I was like, fuck it. I'm going to stay up until 1 a.m. and beat this thing. And I did. I was Yoshi, too. But I beat it on my first try, and, you know, one game, of course. I had to take it back, of course, but, you know, it's Mario Party 8. It's great. We also have another great game, Mario Kart Wii. You can't go wrong with Mario Kart Wii. This is the only racing game that really matters on the Wii, and there's another one that I'm going to show you soon in my I'm gonna sell these Wii games because they're full of shit pile that is not like Mario Kart Wii at all. Mario Kart Wii set the standard, and I don't think any other racing game on the Wii really quite hit that peak. It's optimized for the Wii hardware and for, you know, the fact that the Wii just isn't really that powerful of a console compared to the other 6th generation consoles, the PS3 and the Xbox. But, you know, it's also... it works really well with the motion controls. It just controls really fluidly. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. I have played Mario and Sonic at the 2010 Winter Games, but that was also one that I rented at Hastings, and I don't have that one. Um, but this one is really fun too. I just haven't played it in a while, but you know, the mini games are really great. They're really satisfying to play. Look at Artie; she's all curled up. She's all ready for bed. Um, and when there's swimming games, what's notable is that Sonic has to wear a life vest because canonically Sonic can't swim, and that's really funny. I always loved that. I always laughed at that. 2 Kirby games because I really love Kirby, and because they're really relaxing. Kirby's Return to Dreamland and Kirby's Epic Yarn. And these games really go well together, and you know, if you're tired of one, you can play the other. I mean, these games have just been really relaxing to me in the face of all that's been happening in the past week. Alright, these next 2 games are music games that I haven't really played in a while, or one of them at all. But this one, DJ Hero, I've had a lot of fun playing with. You know, the mashups are really great. The turntable controls are really fun. This is just a really fun music game. Unfortunately, I don't have the turntable controller anymore. The one that I did have broke. So I need to get a new one if I want to play this again. And the Beatles Rock Band, one that I've never played before, even though I have 2 copies of this. The other one is on the PS3. And this is just, you know, it's the Beatles. But the reason why I haven't played this game is because I don't have the guitar or the bass or the drums. So I can't play this game. I'm sure it's fun. It's gotta be. It's the Beatles. Finally, this game, Animal Crossing City Folk, this is my favorite game right now. I've said different games before, but Animal Crossing City Folk is the one that I'm going back to every single day now, especially in the face of what's been happening in the past week. It's a good way to escape from shitty life and get into a simulated life, a home away from home. It's that escapism that really matters. I mean, why was everyone playing New Horizons during the pandemic when it first came out? Because COVID-19 was so miserable. It came out in literally the perfect time, so really great timing on the part of Nintendo for everyone to be playing New Horizons when it came out, because the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdowns happened. But Animal Crossing City Folk, I literally revisited this because of what's been happening politically in the past week. I'm not going to get too deep into that. So those are all the games that I have for the Wii that I'm keeping. Here are the games that I have for the Wii that I'm going to sell. I have 5 of them. And they're all for different reasons. But the underlying reason as to why I'm selling them is I don't care about this game. Sadly, I don't really consider myself a video game preservationist. Well, I mean, I do. I support the Video Game History Foundation and stuff, but preserving games is not really a priority in my collecting. It's my collecting is, what are the games that I want to play, and what are the games that I'm going to trade in for different ones, or for store credit to get different ones. So the first game out of 5 is AMF Bowling Pinbusters. When's the last time you heard anyone talk about AMF Bowling Pinbusters on the Wii? And it's really a wonder why this game got an E rating. It's listed on the back of the box as mild suggestive themes, but that's quite an understatement, actually. Alright guys, let's play some AMF Bowling Pinbusters. Alright, let's click the bowl now, and that's fine. And who the fuck are all these people? What?
Sure you can handle this?
Do not make me look bad.
It won't make a difference. Naturally.
Nope. We're not playing this game. Fuck that. Nope. Nuh-uh. It's not a good bowling game. I mean, the point of comparison obviously is Wii Sports. And this just does not control really well. I'm sorry to say. Okay. Arcade Shooting Gallery. This one we got at Hastings, and my sister beat this game in 10 minutes. It's a quick play, it's so short, and I didn't really have that much fun with it myself. It's just not a good shooting game. These next two kind of go together. I mean, one's basically a sequel to the next. Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight. Now, they made these games because they couldn't port Sonic 06 to the Wii because the Wii wasn't as powerful as the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So, they made these games instead. And I'm sorry to say, these games are just fucking boring. These are really boring. Like, if I want a 3D Sonic game, give me Adventure 1 or 2, or give me Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog even. But, you know, not Sonic 06, and not the Sonic 06 offshoots, and not Sonic Unleashed. Colors was really fun, but I don't have Colors, unfortunately. Finally, this one is really devastating, and I regret to inform you that Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing is going in my I'm going to sell this because I don't give a shit about this game pile. I played this game just now, like right before I filmed this video. I was playing this game. I put on some White Snake, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to play this game. I haven't played this in a while, and it's shit. It's a shit racer. Like, compare it to Mario Kart. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing has frequent frame rate dips and lag issues, which Mario Kart Wii, being so optimized for the Wii because Nintendo produced it in-house, that's just not a problem. But Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, it just runs, it performs so bad on the Wii, and unfortunately that's really distracting. It's so distracting that, okay, I'm playing as Tails, right? And so what I'm doing is I'm on the course, and any turn that I make, you know, this is not an issue present in Mario Kart Wii, but any turn I make, I'm tilting the controller like upright almost. You have to hold it sideways for a racer, but I'm tilting it with one hand upright just to make and the sensitivity control. Maybe I just need to turn the sensitivity controls on my Wii remote up, but you know, it's just not optimized for the Wii. It's much better off, you know, with a controller or analog controls, not really motion controls or gyroscopes. So that's another issue, and the final issue that I have with this game is the fucking star power up with that makes the screen go upside down on you for like 5 seconds. That's so disorienting, and Mario Kart just doesn't do that because it's so shitty. Why would you do that in a racing game? You know, it fucks up your momentum. So I don't know why I was really into this as a kid, or when I first got my Wii when I was like 10 or 11 or 12, whenever I got it. You know, unfortunately, this just isn't. It loses its luster as you age, and that just isn't the case with all these great games that I've been talking about versus these, which I'm selling. And I don't know what I'm gonna get next, guys, but that's my Wii collection. And if you want to see more videos like this, where I show off my collections for other consoles or miscellaneous one-offs, let me know, because, you know, I like watching a bit of collection videos on YouTube, and, you know, you get to see Artie back here too, and, you know, it's nice. I like Paper Dawn's style of content where they kind of go through games they have, or, you know, where it's themed, for instance. But I think I just go by consoles because I have so many. For the Wii, for instance, these I'm selling, but these I'm going back to, right? We really should honor and protect the legacy of retro games, you know. But personally, in my collection, I'm just keeping the games that I want to play again. So thank you all for watching. It's been really nice talking about these games with you, And until next time, bye bye, everyone.